Why airplane takeoffs and landings are so dangerous? Takeoff and landing are widely considered the most dangerous parts of a flight. But that's only partially true. Typically on takeoff and typically on landing, the aircraft is what we call low and slow, and when problems happen, you don't have a lot of time to actually react. Traveling in plane used to be adventurous for some people, but after seeing this video, you might not want to. Despite these incidents, major airlines remain relatively very safe, but many of the world's most dangerous airlines are banned too. In today's video, we'll show you some of the unfortunate incidents which turned out to be deadliest plane crashes. Before we start this video, please subscribe to our channel for further updates. So, let's start. Starting this list, we have American Airlines Flight 191. At May 25, 1979, the DC-10 left Chicago O'Hare on the Friday afternoon of Memorial Day weekend, only for its left engine to detach from its wing and fall off, rolling the plane in the air and sending it crashing to Earth just a mile from the runway. The plane burst into a pillar of flame and smoke that could be seen up to 8 miles away, the Chicago Tribune reported at the time. All 271 people on board and 2 on the ground were killed in what remains America's worst aviation disaster. The crash was found to be the result of a shortcut taken by removing the plane's engines for maintenance, cracking an aluminum component which held the engine to the wing. Next at the list we have Malaysia Airlines Flight 17. At July 17, 2014, a similar incident took place over eastern Ukraine when a Malaysia Airlines Boeing 777-200 flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur was shot down near the Russian border, likely by pro-Russian forces in control of the region during the war in Donbass between separatist insurgents and the Ukrainian government. All 298 on board died when the plane crashed into a field near Torres. Some airlines had already begun to avoid Ukrainian airspace, owing to the Crimean crisis that began early in 2014, with the International Civil Aviation Organization warning of a risk to passenger jets in the area. But not all carriers had changed their routes. Next at the list, we have Air India Flight 182. At June 23, 1985, deemed the deadliest terror attack involving a plane at the time, the Air India Boeing 747 crashed off the coast of Ireland en route from Toronto to Sahar International in India after a bomb placed in the cargo hold by Sikh extremist Babar Khalsa exploded over the Atlantic. The passenger responsible is believed to be M. Singh, who checked himself onto the flight along with a suitcase, but did not board. A second bomb intended to go off in tandem on another flight exploded early in the terminal building at Narita Airport, Japan. Next at the list we have Charkhi Dadri mid-air collision. At November 12, 1996, the world's deadliest mid-air crash involved Saudia Flight 763 and Kazakhstan Airlines Flight 1907 over the city of Charkhi Dadri in northern India. The Saudia-operated Boeing 747 was bound for Dhahran from Delhi, while the Kazakhstan Airlines Ilyushin IL-76 was bound for Indira Airport from Shymkent when they collided, killing 312 people on board the former and 37 on the latter. The crash occurred after the Ilyushin aircraft was cleared to descend to 15,000 feet, but then descended past that level to 14,500 feet, while the 747 was ascending in the opposite direction. By the time the air traffic controller could warn of the proximity between the two aircraft, it was too late. Next at the list we have Tenerife Airport disaster. At March 27, 1977. The magnitude of the accident speaks for itself. But what makes it particularly unforgettable is the startling set of ironies and coincidences that preceded it, wrote author and pilot Patrick Smith of the accident that took place at Tenerife North Airport, formerly Los Rodeos, 40 years ago, when 2 Boeing 747s, one belonging to KLM, the other to Pan Am, collided on a foggy runway. Neither of the 2 aircraft were supposed to be at Los Rodeos, both having been diverted away from Las Palmas on the nearby island of Gran Canaria. After it transpired, the Canary Island separatists planted a bomb in the airport flower shop. The collision occurred when the KLM aircraft attempted to take off without clearance, while the Pan Am aircraft was still taxiing along the same runway, having missed its turning to leave. That's all for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. And please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.